Usually it would be a couple of us, and then he would isolate us, and we'd spend time in his car. He'd bring us to his farm where we would do work there, and he would come and talk with my parents and lull them into a sense of false security. They thought this was somebody who really showed an interest in students and wanted them to learn about nature and farming. And meanwhile, my very first sexual experience was with my teacher at his house when I was 15. So, I'm 34 now, and it has affected every single relationship I've ever had in my life.
I had Michael Gregory as my teacher for the grade 8 and 9 year, 1988, 1989. Within those years, he had beautifully groomed and manipulated my trust into a very inappropriate sexual relationship.
He, I know, spoke to students calling me a liar and not to trust anything I said, not to be friends with me. I know Aaron was in school with me at that time. And it caused me to doubt my entire life and every decision I ever made, because at 12 years old I knew that this was wrong. And I came forward with that information to try and help my friends. And I was made out to be a liar because of it. And it stuck with me my entire life, suffering with depression, anxiety for many, many years, inability to hold relationships or find trust with partners, friends. Still to this day, I doubt every decision that I make, question myself, and I know that what I've endured holds no level to what the women in this room have suffered.
If the vice principal is telling you and your parents that you're a liar, right then and there, you're not going to be believed by anybody else. As an adult, it was so obvious. He didn't hide it. He didn't, he ruled that school.
I remember making comments about things being uncomfortable, and it was, oh, that's just Gregory. That's just how he is. And he normalized his grooming so much that it became accepted. And if you were in Gregory's orbit, then people were jealous. People wanted to be in that orbit too. I lost friends because they didn't like that I was close with him because they were jealous.
School boards have a duty to protect students. This action states that the Calgary Board of Education failed to do so. As a son of a long line of teachers, I can attest that this is very present to me. No person, male or female, deserves to be subjected to this type of treatment. It is the goal of our clients that this does not happen to any other student in Calgary or throughout Canada.
This man was a pedophile and he was a monster. And he never ever should have been able to continue doing what he was doing for as long as he was doing it. And I'm so sorry, I'm so heartbroken.